Has it ever happened to you that you bought something in impulse? Maybe few clothes which were looking good, or maybe there is a new model of iPhone in the market and you cannot help yourself but to upgrade to the latest one. Although your old phone is just fine, it's working fine, it is completing your day-to-day task, but you need to upgrade to the latest one because there is an urge. Or is this sound familiar to you that there is some favorite food of yours and you cannot help yourself? You have this urge to fill your stomach with that food, although your health practitioner has asked you not to do that, not to eat too much, but you cannot control yourself. Or has this happened to you, or this sound familiar to you, that if there is some party or some arrangement which you feel that will give you some pleasure, and you had in an impulse you said yes, I will come there, I'll go there, although in the back of your mind it is running that there are better things, there are more priorities that I need to attend to, I need to take care of, but you cannot help yourself but say yes to this instant pleasure. If any of these things sound familiar to you, then you need to listen to this episode till the very end, because I'm going to share a few tips with you which will help you develop more self control. I'm someone who is known to be a minimalist, and let me tell you that it does not come to me naturally, it does not come to me automatically. I have practiced it over a long period of time, and now it is becoming a nature. But let me tell you, these big brands, these things, they spend billions so that we keep spending, we keep buying. All right, and in this era, in this environment when everybody is spending, in the context where everybody is upgrading to the latest, it is not easy to stick to your choices. It takes some kind of self control, and it comes through some practices. And as I said, I'm known to be a minimalist, and it's not like I do not get urged to upgrade to the latest things. It's not like that I do not make wrong choices. It's not like I never give in to some urges. I do that, but I still feel that I make better choices which I used to make earlier. All right, so what has helped me in this journey, what are some practices that has helped me, I'm going to share with you. So stay tuned till the very end, because there is a lot to learn, a lot to discuss, as always. Hi, my name is Akshay Tiwari. I'm a holistic happiness coach, author of the book called Usher, and the founder of Holistic Happiness Club. Holistic Happiness Club is a place where we talk about happiness, where we discuss about happiness holistically. We believe that happiness is not a single faceted thing, it's a multifaceted thing, and that's why it needs to be looked at from holistic perspective. More about Holistic Happiness Club and about me in the end of the episode. For now, you enjoy the topic of the day. All right, so let's begin the topic of the day. So, the first thing that you need to do in order to develop some self control is that you need to work on your health. They say that sound mind in a sound body, and to make better decision, self uh, controlled decision, you need to have a sound mind, and you will get a sound mind when you will work on your health. Have you ever noticed that when you are hungry, then you will feel more irritated? And if you have not noticed that in yourself, that it is very easy that you can notice in other people. If they have not got their food on time, if they are hungry for few hours, it's very easy to trigger them with a single smallest thing. Similarly, if you have not slept well, then you feel more irritated. So these simple things, that you have not eaten for few hours and you have slept less. Let's say you usually sleep for 7 hours and today you have slept for only 3 hours, then this small thing can trigger something in you that can hamper your cognitive ability, the ability that gives you reason behind few things. You are you you will act more impulsively, more emotionally, rather than rationally, if your health is not in order. So these are the simple things, right? So first thing that you need to do is you need to get your lifestyle in order. There are studies after studies which has been done that says that if you are not healthy, if you are not following a proper lifestyle, if you are not working out, your lifestyle is too sedentary, you are not eating nutritious food, then you are more likely to give in to impulses, you are more likely to feel irritated. You are more likely to take decisions based on just emotion and pure reactions, not based on rationales. All right, and in India, in the cultural memory, civilizational memory, we say that "jaisa khao an vaisa hoy man," which roughly translate, whatever kind of food you are eating, that kind of thoughts will run in your mind. So if you are eating some food which are having a lot of energy of tamas. Tamas means some kind of lower energy, lower vibration. So if you are eating more meat or something on that animal products, barring some dairy products, but mostly animal product, if you are eating, then it will give you the kind of energy which will make you make you feel more heightened, uh, maybe a little bit anger, so which might trigger you to take emotional and impulsive decisions. All right, and similarly, if you are eating more natural foods like millets, like fruits, like vegetables, you are you are supposed to feel more calm, right? Similarly, means whatever kind of food you are eating, that will hamper, or I should say that will have an impact on your thought process. So the your lifestyle, anything that you do has some energy, and that energy trans- transfers to your thought and the way your brain function, the way your mind functions, right? So you need to work on your health to get the sound mind, so that you can make better decision. This is the most important thing. If you are not able to do anything else, which I'm going to share right now, if you just work on your health, half of the things will be sorted. Not only you will be developing more self control, you will feel more healthy, you will feel more energetic, you will feel more motivated, you will be having more energy to accomplish more tasks, you will feel more productive, you will feel overall a lot better about you than just having more self control. So it is absolutely essential, no matter what you do, no matter what your job is, no matter what kind of profession you are in, it is absolutely important that you work on your health. The reason is that this is the only body that we are going to have till this lifetime. So please work on your health. All right. So this was the first thing. Second thing is, get clear with your requirements. I'm a tech person, I'm a software engineer. So many time people ask me, hey, which mobile is good? Which laptop is good for me? And I ask them, the first question I ask them, what is your requirement? They are ready to spend thousands of rupees on a new model of the phone. They are ready to spend 35,000, 40,000, 50,000, 60,000, whatever their budget is. And when I ask them, what is your requirement? They come up with very simple requirements. I just want to talk to people. I just have want to click some pictures. I just want to, you know, chat with chat on WhatsApp, and check few social media apps like Facebook and Instagram. And I'm like, this can be done with a 15,000 phone. Why do you have to spend 50,000? You are not a gamer. You are not a video editor. You are not a creator. Why do you need such expensive item? It is because they just want to flaunt, maybe, or they are just influenced by brandings, or they are influenced by other people in their circle, because everyone is buying expensive phone. They are also thinking that buying expensive phones somehow solve their problem, but it doesn't work like that. You need to get your requirements very very clear. So phone is just one example. So another analogy I can give you, that if you are going somewhere, so let's say you started from Bangalore, and if you have this clear cut idea that you need to reach to Chennai, and in between, on the way, if somebody asks you, hey, can you come to let's say Pondicherry, can you go to Rameshwaram? These are two different directions. And because you have this clear idea that you are headed towards Chennai, Rameshwaram, or Pondicherry, it will not come on your way. You will not opt for these options, because you are clear in your mind that you are headed towards Chennai, right? But Imagine this: if you are not clear where you are going, you are just wondering, if somebody will ask you, hey, can you come this side, you will go this that side, because anyways you do not have any clear idea where are you going, right? Similarly, you need to have a deadline attached to it. You want to reach by you reach to Chennai, which is like a 6 hour journey from Bangalore. And if you have a deadline attached to it, that you are starting at morning 9 o'clock, and maximum by 6 o'clock you want to reach to Chennai, then it's fine. Maybe you will take few stops or something, and by maximum by 6 o'clock you will reach to Chennai. But if you do not have a deadline attached to it, if somebody will ask on the way that, hey, can you have a sleep over here, maybe you will say yes, because you do not have a deadline attached to it. You are going to Chennai, you will reach tomorrow, you are not in a hurry. So have your requirements very very clear. If wherever needed, have a timeline attached to it. Wherever needed, write down your requirements. Get clear with your goals. So this is the second thing, that get very very clear with your requirements. Only when you are clear with your requirements, you can easily navigate through the impulses. All right. Okay, so the next thing is think through. So you need to get clear with your requirements, you need to get clear with your goals. So when you are having a this clear vision, clear goal of yours, at the same time plan that to achieve this goal, what what all the impulses can be there on this journey, what all the things that can come up. A simple example I can give you: let's say your goal is to go to a mall and watch a movie in the theater of which is inside that mall. So while you are going to that theater, because it's a mall, there will be other shops as well. And because you know that these are the shops you are going to see, and because you know that you are an impulsive person, so you have made this decision in your head that, okay, today I'm just going to watch the movie. I know that shop A, B, C, and D are going to be present on my way. I'm not going to look into those shops. It's a simple thing. You can do this while you are going to the supermarket next time. You just make a list of your grocery and just say to yourself that I am going to stick to this grocery list only. I will not buy anything extra. All right. When you will say this to yourself, there are higher chances that you will stick to the list of the grocery only. You will not buy anything else impulsively. Right. This is a simple thing. You can do this. You can enhance the same thing in the bigger project as well. Like, if you want to start a business, and you know that this business will take time, and in between you will have this urge to hire someone, or to get rich quick scheme, or to give into that business and start a new job which can pay you well. So you will have those urges when you know that it is going to have take some time to pay for its expensive and become profitable. At this time, if you are planning for all those urges, all those impulses which you are going to meet on the way, you can have, or you can draw a plan to navigate those pulses. All right. So when you have the clear vision, when you have a clear goal, at the same time write down what all impulses you can see or you can meet on this journey. Now, I'm not saying that by thinking through you will be able to navigate 100% of the impulses, because future is uncertain, life is uncertain. We don't know what will unfold in future moments. All right, but at least by planning we can minimize these things. So if there are 100 things, and even if you are able to see 50 of them, if you are able to plan for 50 of them, it at least it's a 50% better scenario, isn't it? So think through, have a clear understanding inside your head that what all the impulses that can be presented to you, what all the situation that can be presented to you which can make you impulsive, right, which can trigger some emotion and which can make you take some emotional decision. And when you plan that, I'm 100% sure there will be some navigating plan as well that will come inside your head, inside your mind, so that you can cope up with that challenge. All right. So the next thing is mindfulness. See, mindfulness teaches us to be present. Also, it teaches us to be an observer of the present moment. And as I said, this impulsive buying or impulsive behavior or impulsive decision making behavior is an emotional behavior, it's an emotional reaction. So, if you are a practitioner of mindfulness, you will be able to observe that you what kind of feelings you are feeling right now, what kind of emotions you are feeling right now. When you are able to observe that you are feeling some emotion, right at that moment your focus will shift. You will start realizing that this behavior, this decision is going to be an emotional decision. Take a step back from here and make a rational choice. So when you practice mindfulness, it does not come easy. That I agree with that. It does not come easy, but you have to start somewhere. Okay, if you will start today, maybe after some time, this practice will come handy and it will save a lot of bad decision that you can make possibly in future. All right. Next is ask before committing. What I'm trying to say here is just take a pause before making any decision. Just make this a habit that before making any decision, I am going to take a pause. All right. Because see, our emotions comes very fast. We see something and we feel something, and the moment we feel something, we there are some emotions that are triggered inside us, and we are like hardwired to take some decision at that time. But if you can just pause for a second, then your rational mind will take over, because emotions, these feelings are fleeting, they come and go. So when you are feeling something, just give yourself a little time. I'm not talking about hours, I'm not talking about days, I'm talking about seconds. If you'll give yourself some seconds, some time, about a minute or so, your rational mind will take over. So before taking any decision, before making any commitment, just ask yourself, just take a pause. So if you are making a commitment to some person, suppose a salesperson is making a pitch to you to buy some product, just ask that person, hey, can I take few moments, few minutes to analyze my choices if they are aligning with my vision or with my goal. All right, I'm sure that person will give you time, and if he is not ready to give you time, then I don't think that you should make a purchase anyways. So and if you are making a commitment to yourself, just pause for a minute and ask yourself, hey, I'm going to take a minute, I'll analyze my options, and then I will make a choice, right? So always ask before committing. Take a pause before making any decision, before making any commitment. So when you take that pause, as I said, your rational mind in few seconds, in a matter of minute, it will take over, and then you will be able to see clearly either you are making an emotional decision or making a wise decision. See, emotional decision are not always a bad decision. It's not like that. Emotional decision many times are good decision. But if you can have a backing of those emotional decision with rationals as well, I think that will be a better choice. That's all I'm trying to say here. All right. So the next thing is plan for distractions. As I said, when you get clear with your requirement, because when you are clear with your requirements, chances are that you will not be distracted. At the same time, I said that when you are getting clear with your vision and requirements, that time you need to think through what all the impulses can come on your way and how you are going to deal with that. And if you have thought through what all the impulses can come on your way, automatically they will lose their charm. All right. Now, what I'm trying to say with plan for distraction, along with these two steps, you can also plan that if I am presented with something, if I feel something, if I get impulsive, if I get emotional, if there is something that that can trigger some emotions in me, I will do XYZ thing. That XYZ is your distraction. Let's go back to our old mall example. So if you are going to a mall and you have thought about A, B, C, D shops, and you have made your mind clear that you are not going to make shopping, you are not going to do shopping in those A, B, C, D shops. But when you were planning, you missed there is an shop E, F, G as well. Now, while you are going there, you are you saw those shops. Now you are having an impulsive behavior that okay, I need to check out what is there. Is there something useful for me? Is there something which can make my life easy? So what you did, because in the beginning when you were planning for this mall and movie, you planned that if I will be presented with any situation, if I need to take any decision in between, if I need to make any purchase or anything, just a small example, if I need to make any purchase, I will first see my movie ticket, only then I will do something else, right? So when you are presented with those shops, when you saw those shops, you simply took out your phone and started seeing the movie ticket which you are going to watch. That will give you some time, number one, to pause, to take a step back and think through, to become rational, to come out of that emotional trap. All right. Also, it will give you a distraction. Your energy, when you are impulsive, when you are emotional, your energy is flowing in one direction, and when you plan for distraction, your energy goes into another direction as well, and that can change the whole game. So if you are going to make an emotional decision which you might regret later, it will give you that pause, it will give you that distraction, so that your rational mind can take over and you can make a rational decision. All right, it's not always that you are going to make a bad decision, as I said earlier. So but all we need is a rational backing to our emotional decision. All right, last but not the least is introspect. This is something which will give you the self control that you are looking for faster than anything else. So in past we all have made mistakes. I should not say mistakes, but we all have made impulsive behavior, buying or impulsive decisions. And when I'm saying buying, this whole episode is not limited to impulsive buying or spending patterns. It is it is about anything that you do impulsively, that anything that you do emotionally. Since impulsive buying is a very small and something which is we all are familiar with, that's why I'm taking that example. Anyways, moving forward, introspect. So we in the past we all have made some impulsive decisions. So when we can look into those decisions, we can introspect those decisions, and we can ask these questions to ourselves. What was the moment in which I decided to make this commitment or decided to take this decision? What was going on inside my mind? What was I thinking? What feeling I was feeling? What triggered those emotions? If we can ask these questions, and once you these are the first level of question, once you will start answering these questions, you can add more question mark to your answers, right? So for example, if you are thinking that in the past I have made some decision at that time, uh, I was feeling the emotion of anger, and that's why in that angry mood I made that decision. Now you can ask yourself, why was I feeling angry? Okay, because that other person said something to me. Why that whatever the other person said to you, why that has made you angry? Anyone can say anything and you will become angry? Is that the case, or was it something specific? What it triggered inside you? So the point of the whole thing is that you go deeper, try to understand your emotion, try to understand the pattern, try to understand your triggers. And once you will be able to find out those triggers, those emotions, uh, and how they are getting triggered, you will be able to notice a pattern. And if you can notice the pattern, you can make a plan to get away or break those patterns. This is very unique to everyone, because your triggers, your emotions, your pattern will be unique to you. So you need to find them out. But once you will find them out, I'm not saying that there will be only one or two, there can be several, or there can be very minimum. So once you will find them out, you can make a plan that how to break free from that pattern. Next time you are in that trap, next time you are in that cycle, you know how to break this pattern, what to do to break this pattern. And that will be the most tailored approach for you, because you have made it for yourself. All right. That said, when we move forward, it does not mean that we will not make any decision, impulsive decision or emotional decision that we might regret later. So when we are making such decision in the present also, in the present when we are making, and after 2 days or 3 days when we are realizing, or whenever we are realizing that it was not that great decision, or if it was an impulsive decision, even if it was great, if you want to, and I would say you should, you must look back and reflect. And when you reflect, you will find another something, another layer. So today you found something that this is your pattern, and maybe 1 week after or 1 month after, you made another decision, and when you are looking and introspecting that decision, you will find another layer, a deeper one, and that will make you even better person next time, even more rational person next time, even more controlled person next time, right? So introspect is must. Without that, your journey to self control, I would say it will be very slow, and it will be very long and tiring one. And I would say that it will not be that fun as well, because introspection is fun. Finding yourself, your deeper layer is fun. It is amazing when you start questioning yourself, start noticing your behavior, and new and amazing things come out. It is it is uh, uh, what should I say, it is liberating. It illuminates your personality to you, and that opens up a lot of scope for improvement and personal development. Anyways, so this was the last thing, and with this, this is the end of the topic. I hope that you have found some value in this whole discussion, that how you can develop some self control, how you can control your impulsive behavior and emotional reactions and emotional decision making. So this is the end of the topic, but before I end the episode, I would like to tell you that I would like all of you to invite and become a member of Holistic Happiness Club. And as I said, Holistic Happiness Club is the place where we talk about happiness, every aspect of happiness. We look happiness from a 360-degree perspective. We talk about success, we talk about personal development, we talk about finances, we talk about relationship, and every other thing, including spirituality and health. All right, because we believe when all of these things are in sync, only then person becomes truly happy. All of these things are in balance, that only makes a person happy. All right. And I have written an ebook. The name of the ebook is the happiness blueprint, the proven strategies for achieving a fulfilled life. You can download that ebook. I will leave a link in the description box. You can also book a one-to-one call where we can sit together and we can discuss the roadblocks that you are facing, the strategies that you need to be happy. I will leave a link also in the descriptions. Using that, you can book a one-to-one call with me. And if you want to connect with me on social media, Instagram is the place. Happiness Architect is my handle, Instagram handle. And if you want to check out my website, akshaytiwari.in is my website. And till the time we are seeing each other again, take care of yourself, take care of your loved one, take care of the people around you, and always remember, happiness is a lifestyle.